When it came to selecting the CPU cooling, I've gone against all my research learnings and selected an all-in-one cooled solution. Essentially, it is an off-the-shelf, self-contained liquid radiator. From everything that I have read, air cooling is as good as water cooling for stock standard PC builds, and they are much less prone to failure. Simple is best is what they always say, so I hope this choice doesn't come back to bite me. 3 factors pushed me away from logical reasoning. The first being that the PC case that I selected, its design had water cooling in mind. Secondly, I've never had a water-cooled workstation before, and I'm interested to see how it goes when put under overclocking conditions. And thirdly, it has a 3.5-inch LCD screen that will monitor the CPU temperatures, among other sensors. The third reason might need to be taken with a grain of salt, as I've ordered 2 separate temperature monitoring devices. And furthermore, it is my understanding that the temperature displayed by the Ryzen 360 is actually the socket temperature and not the core temperatures. So this is something to be aware of and to keep in mind when we do our testing. In addition to the radiator cooling, I've gone with 10 fans. I've gone with Lion Li 120mm fans. I like the design and the modular connectivity and the simplified wiring that they have. I'm yet to decide which software application I will use to control the fans, as Lion Li has their own software and Asus has Armoury Crate, which has some clever features to manage the fan curves. After hours of research of different fan installation configurations, my current strategy is to have 9 intake fans and just the 1 exhaust fan, which will provide positive pressure in the case. My hope that there will be enough vents and gaps in the chassis to exhaust all the intake air pressure. I had considered using the power supply unit to act as an extra exhaust fan, but I'm going to hold off on that theory just for now. I will install the radiator vertically as a side mount with 3 fans. On the top, I plan to have 3 intake fans, and on the base, I plan to have 3 intake fans with the 1 exhaust fan low at the back of the case. So that's a total of 10 fans. Now the Lion Li fans come with packs of 3, so I will use one of the fans that come with the radiator to pick up the shortfall with the exhaust fan on the back. With the 2 leftover fans, I might rig them up externally to the case to push exhausted air away from the case to prevent any short cycling back into the air intake fans. Still a theory at this point and not very scientific. I don't have much research material on thermal paste, and I don't envisage this playing a significant factor, as in my opinion all the good brands would perform equally well. My selection of the Noctua NT H1 was based purely on availability from the supplier. Thanks for watching the video, and be sure to check out our other videos on the channel. Also, click the like and the subscribe buttons below. Leave us a comment if you have any questions about advanced steel, or if there are specific topics you would like us to cover. And remember, if your job's worth doing, it's worth doing right.